Welcome to the True Life in God Daily Podcast, where we hear God's voice in our times. We get to really know Him, and we enter into a more personal relationship with Him.
February 9, 1987.
Peace be with you. I love you, child. I am Yahweh. I have chosen you mainly because I willed it, but also because you are so helpless.
I love you, Father, very much.
I know, and I love you too, daughter. Hear me. Have you felt as happy as now before you loved me?
No, never.
Love me, Vassula. It is I who taught you how to love me. Are you willing to progress?
Yes, Father, so that I am able to glorify you. I want to do all what you ask, because I do want you glorified.
Vassula, I will progress you. I want to warn you of evils. They,
The demons,
hate you and are constantly setting traps for you. I am near you guarding you, so do not fear. Vassula, I love you and I love all my children. My love is like a consuming flame constantly ablaze. My love is a jealous love. I thirst for love. Fear not, for it is love I am talking about, little one. I hold you and your littleness delights me. Little one, through your frailty I will manifest my appeal for peace and love. I will fill you with my words. I will breathe into you my revelations. Little one, cling to me, trust me, and love me with fervor. Let them know. Tell them of my love I have for them.
February 10, 1987.
Vassula, it is I, Jesus Christ. I am with you, beloved. Do you know that I am guiding you through Hades?
Purgatory. My soul is exposed in purgatory. By loving God, souls can be liberated from purgatory. Prayers liberate souls from purgatory too.
Have no fear. My light is on you, protecting you from evil. Having you exposed in Hades, many souls are healing. I have taught you to love me. Love me. Your love for me is healing them.
Extinguishing their fires.
I use your love as a remedy to cure them. Heal them, Vassula. Heal them. You are bearing my cross with me, Vassula. These works are heavenly works that my Father is revealing to you. Many heavenly works are still hidden and are but mysteries to you.
Many people will not accept this, Jesus. They will blame it on my fantasy.
Vassula, how many among them have understood fully my Father's works on earth?
Many works are not understood and are still mysteries to us.
How then will they understand what is heavenly? Vassula, all wisdom is given to mere children. My Father delights in children. Be happy, daughter, and praise my Father for being good to you. Daughter, be His bearer and glorify Him. Do not worry. I am guiding you. Work in this way. I will continue forming you, beloved. I am forming you as well as my other children. Go in peace and remember that you are guided by me. Hear me. I love you and I want you to be with me. Vassula, I am pleased that your faith has augmented. Purify yourself by eating me and drinking me.
I will, Jesus. I will go to receive Holy Communion.
Come to me. All my love covers you. I love you, child.
Jesus, I love you, and I'll fight for you.
Fight I do not want, for I am peace, and you will work with peace for peace. Fill me with joy, remaining as close to me as possible. Will you kiss my feet?
I took a picture of Jesus and kissed his feet.
I love you. Go in peace.
February 11, 1987.
Vassula, it is I, Jesus Christ. Daughter, your sufferings will be mine, and my sufferings will be yours. You will share all what I have. Yes, even my sufferings. I will be near you, consoling you when you need me. But I want to be consoled in return when I am suffering.
Jesus, you do not really need anybody, especially me.
No, I do not need anybody. I suffice by myself. But do I not share everything I have with you? I am your Savior, your healer, your Father, your spouse. I am your God who will never, ever abandon you.
Read Isaiah 9, 5-6. In the evening, while in the hall downstairs, and about to climb the stairs with my hands full of glasses, I very clearly discerned a huge dark cross on the upper level of the staircase. Huge it was. Jesus hanged on it, moaning with agony, covered in bruises and blood. I had to go by it. I didn't know what to do. While passing it, I heard Jesus call, saying,
Oh, help me, Vassula. Come near me.
I ran quickly up, left those glasses on the table and ran, and took my scrapbook, and Jesus wrote,
My agony is great. My sufferings are many. Will you not help me? I who died for you? I am nailed to my cross, and I cannot come to you. So come. I want you near. Vassula, how I love you all. Heal my children. Call them. Have them love me. Be blessed. Be near me. I love you.
While he wrote this down, he made me feel all alarmed, and I had not realized that in a few seconds I was covered with sweat.
Vassula, I, Jesus, suffer, and you discern fully my cross and I on it. I want you to feel my agony. Suffer with me, daughter. Live in me, and I will let you feel my pierced heart, wounded by the lance and wounded by so many beloved souls. I love you. Would you deny me? I who suffered and died for you, will your heart have the courage to resist me? I have suffered for love. I have called you out of love. I blessed you. I fed you. So now, since I chose you, I will expect you to console me, to love me ardently. I will expect you to respond to me. Vassula, have no fear. Abandon yourself fully to me. Yes, surrender completely, abandoning yourself entirely to me, and leave me free to do with you whatsoever I want to.
I have already agreed to work for you, Lord, so now you can do what you please with me, Lord.
Yes, surrender. I love you. It pleases me to hear you surrendering. Never, ever refuse me, for my love for you is unlimited. I will continue my teachings in giving you a secret. Vassula, take your scrapbook. Fear not, for my teachings come from wisdom. All mysteries have not yet been revealed. All works are given to those who know how to love me.
I will take my scrapbook now. Jesus gave me the secret. Then he said,
I will reveal many more hidden works to you.
That was the third secret.
Every day that goes by, you come closer to me.
What does this mean?
It means that I will soon be with you.
Death does not scare me at all. February 12, 1987. God Almighty, I do not want to fall in vanity or self-interest. I ask you to help me. I want to remain a nothing. I want to remain plain and give you all glory.
Vassula, I am Yahweh. I love you. All authority will come from me, little one. I will always remind you of your littleness. I will let you understand how I work. Find peace, Vassula. I am soon with you.
I felt relieved, knowing that God will always remind me of my nothingness. I had an awful day, only doubts that this is quite impossible, and that the whole thing is untrue. I felt that what is happening is not happening, yet I heard God calling me. It is like it's absolutely real, and yet nothing real. I suddenly felt as really the most wretched among men. What is really happening?
Vassula, have you forgotten how you were a year ago? My beloved, let me remind you. When I, Yahweh, was passing among the dead,
The spiritual dead.
I saw you there among the wicked. They were holding you, tormenting you. I saw you lying there, struggling on your own, your soul close to death. I felt full of pity for you. You remembered my works of old times, and you realized then that I could be your refuge. And so I heard your plea from earth. Daughter, I always loved you, but you had forgotten me. I yearned to be loved by you, to hear you call me Father. For how many years have I been outside your door waiting that one day you might hear me? I was at hand's reach. Yes, I was so near you. Then my heart could not resist your plea. I came full of joy. Finally, you called me. I lifted you to my breast, daughter, and I healed your wounds. I taught you how to love me. I taught you how to receive me by elevating you. And I let my light shine upon you. My flower, do not despair. I am teaching you step by step with the vocabulary that you understand.
God emphasized this.
You are asking me why has part of my guidance been written before your formation? I will answer your question after you reply to my question. Do you know how valuable just one single soul is to me?
I know it is valuable, but how much? That I do not know, my God.
I will tell you then how valuable souls are to me, thus replying to your question. A soul for me is as valuable as to have written part of my guidance just for that single soul who would have had no other opportunity before his departure. Do you understand now?
Yes, I do. And I know whom you mean.
I love you, daughter. Have no doubt that this guidance is from me. I will always remind you who awakened you from your slumber. I love you. Be always sure of my love. Work in peace and do not forget me.
February 13, 1987.
Peace be with you. I am here. It is I, Jesus, who guide you. Have no fear. Unite in me, Vassula. All I want from you is love.
I am worrying about the messages. I feel responsible. I don't know how to work.
I am self-sufficient, and I am able to help all my children without your help. But as a spouse, I want to share everything. Do not worry, for I am strength, beloved. Lean on me and let me lead. Remember that I it is who give you this force to meet me. I ask from you to love me faithfully, love me fervently, comfort me when I ask for comfort, for there are many among you who wound me. Such a multitude of sins are committed daily, grieving my soul, embittering me, filling up my chalice with sorrows. How have they forgotten me? Vassula, when a spouse feels grieved, where would he turn to for consolation, but to his bride who loves him?
I will console you if I can. But what to do? I who am, I know, unworthy, probably hurting you unwillingly, insufficient and embarrassed, timid to talk to you, filled with indignity.
I know that all what you said is true. But have I not chosen you, knowing all your weaknesses? I love you, Vassula, and all I want from you is a response to my love.
I love you a lot. You are constantly in my mind. I live for you. I love you. I cannot measure how much, but you can. I can only ask you to teach me to love you more, so that it becomes immeasurable.
Beloved, pose your head on me and let me anoint you with purity to become one of my saturated flowers, having absorbed me. Come, I will feed you. From my hand you will eat. I will teach you to love me more.
You've just listened to the True Life in God podcast. We can't wait to see you tomorrow with a new episode.